All right, all right. Let's let this thing roll. Let it roll, baby. Let's go. So, back here, episode 8. Welcome to the Rob John podcast. You ever feel like you're overwhelmed sometimes? You know, there's so many things you want to complete in life, so many things you want to accomplish. But I realize that in our lifetime, we have to take things, one step at a time. And I believe that's when balance comes in, and it can cause us as people to work on being more balanced and more stable. You see, life reminds me of like a seesaw, you know what I mean? If we're constantly doing things, it can cause us to become lopsided and we really won't become leveled out. So, take the time out through your day. Let's take the time out through our days to really, focus on, one thing at a time and realize that we're only human and we can only do but so much. You know what I mean? So we can do simple things, going outside, just enjoying the nice breeze out. In fact, it's about to be fall time right now. Summer's about to be over. So it's like this whole year went by so quick. And in the year 22, I can really say I have seen, a lot of things happening. And, there's going to be times in our lives when life is going to take its turn and it's going to take its course. I remember I came up with a quote earlier today, and I said something in that manner. And, there's certain things in this universe that we can't control. We really can, and we have to realize that you just really got to let life take its course. And when you let life take its course, you're going to see things start to manifest in your life as well. So here with the life topics, and I might speak knowledge. Welcome to the Rob John podcast, episode 8. What can we do better to become a greater people? What can we do in this society that we're in right now to become, a better person? There's been times in my life where I've been having phases of, so it's like life is almost like an ocean. It comes in waves, and there's going to be those low points in life. And in those low points, that's where we can begin to really find ourselves more. We could begin to discover who we really are as a person. And, the more we keep going, the more we could keep growing and so forth. So I just wanted to share that little gem right there. There's going to be times when we're feeling weak, but it's in those weakest moments in our lives, that's when the unexpected happens. That's when we find ourselves and we begin to really feel that strength coming in. That's that divine strength from above. And the best thing I can tell you is to, stay focused on God more. Stay focused on what he has to, offer unto you. And once you receive that offer from him, you're going to begin to, see more peace in your life. You're going to begin to see more things unfold in your life as well. So, just always remember that concept and just keep going no matter what. So back here in episode 8, I'm beginning to really like this podcast journey, man. I'm really learning a lot, and I can see the growth more and more. All the way back from episode 1, I remember I actually started out on my old microphone. I'm looking at it right now. You guys can't see it, but I remember I had to kind of ditch that, but that's why I got this mic right here, so it could be more of a better presentation. And that's the thing, when you want to be better in your works in life, you got to, really take that extra mile and extra step to, get certain things that you want to do. That way you could accomplish your work better. Because the way people see you in life, the way people, see how you present yourself, that's going to, show how they perceive you and how they see you as a person as well. So, you know what I mean? One thing I also learned in life is to, carry yourself in like a humble fashion, carry yourself, I want to say like in a, kind of like in a professional manner. It's almost like going on a job interview. You don't want to show up there in like a regular t-shirt. You want to show up there in a nice, you know what I mean? Nice shirt, maybe a tie, pants, or whatever, something nice and presentable and casual. And the way that supervisor or boss sees you, if he sees you, dressed nicely, they're going to take you as a serious person. Like, wow, this guy really wants his job. This guy, this person, she really wants to, really go that extra mile in this work field. So that's kind of a way I like to look at life. So, it's one thing I learned about life is it's all about morals and values, and I believe that's something that we're lacking, especially in this society today. Whatever happened to those morals and striving just to become a better people, striving to become a good person. It may sound boring to others. It may sound cliche to be a good person or to be a nice guy or a nice girl, but that's another thing. What's going on with this nice guy concept? You know what I mean? Or just being a nice person. You know what I mean? Being nice, that doesn't mean you have to let people step over you. Being nice to me means carrying yourself in a great fashion and also standing up for yourself and not letting people run over you. So you could be nice and do that at the same time, and not being a doormat for anyone or being a pushover and so forth. So, you know, so I would like to say it's better to strive in that fashion instead of being like a rude person. A rude person is really not going to go far in life. You know what I mean? They may seem like they are, but in the end day, it's not going to happen for them, because it's going to be, almost, it's going to be like a great fall when they see that day, because of their rude acts in life and so forth. So, remember how you carry yourself. Let's be careful how we treat people, how we talk to people. You know what I mean? It reminds me of the word of God when he speaks in the book of Proverbs. There's so much knowledge and wisdom in that one book right there, the book of Proverbs. It talks about, human nature, human morals. And, before you start your day, you can go and read that book. That way you can, really set your day and have your day in order just by listening to the morals inside of that book. And going back to what I stated earlier, right now there's so much gossiping happening right now, so much slandering one another. And this is happening in families and friendships, in the workplace, even in churches. And it's really it's really a shame. And I believe God is, disappointed in the way, of the actions of what's happening in human beings right now. And so, yeah, that's very important to, really not focus on those things, but rather, focus on the right things, and just taking our times in life, not to rush our journey, not to rush the process. You know what I mean? God sees you. He knows your story. He knows your destiny, what's going to happen in your life. He knows you better than you know yourselves. He knows me better than I know myself. And, there's going to be days when I even go through it myself, when, feeling those low points. We're all going to feel it. We're human beings. We're not superheroes by any means. And I'm not afraid to admit that, and I believe by acknowledging that truth, that can really, help me out to become a better person, and also a better, man as well. So, yeah, I just wanted to leave these words with you. So we got like a few more months left before this year goes out, and I like to start planning ahead of time in certain things that I'd like to work on, and big things coming up. I know a lot of big things are coming up for all of you guys, other creators out there, and so yeah, getting back to this podcast thing, this is really a great journey, a great outlet for me to, show expression, show my works, and so forth. So I'm excited and very happy about that. So we're back here in episode 8, and I just wanted to leave these words with you. This is Rob John Podcast, episode 8. I am going to sign out. I'm looking forward to sharing more great content. I'll see you in the next episode. You guys take care.